8:13. Currently packing up camp. Got a bit of a pack explosion on the bottom here, but it's a nice warm dry day, so I'm not too worried about it, but hoping to get going by 8:30. And yeah, it was interesting this morning. I had a lot of pain in my foot last night, but that has since gone away. It's feeling pretty good. When I first got up, ankles were grumpy. My knee was getting a little sassy and talking back to me. But, you know, the more I'm kind of warming up and moving, the more things are settling into place and the less they hurt. We've got a couple options today. I can do 11 miles to something called like Betty's Shelter, and that would leave about 12 miles tomorrow to go get picked up. I could probably get picked up by 2 at Winding Stair, get in, late afternoon. Still have time to do stuff, but it's a little bit late for my taste. I could do a 16.4 miler. Thankfully, the ascension is not that bad. I think I'd be doing like 3,000, 3,200 in ascension. So compared to yesterday, cakewalk. And then I'd have 7 miles to get into Winding Stair, which gives me a much better pickup time. I could probably do that 7 and be ready to be picked up by 10 a.m., 11 a.m., something like that. And I kind of like that option. But I'm just trying to figure out, how far can I push my body today after that big push yesterday. So probably going to start with Betty's, stop, rest, assess how I'm feeling. If the knees are good, if the feet's good, the ankles are good, I'll probably make that extra 6 mile push. And, I want to make that third day as short as possible so I can schedule my pickup for nice and early in the day. That way I have a whole day to be in town, charge the phone, get food, everything like that. The other thing I'm thinking about is, do I want to do a 0? It would only be my second 0 over, 13 days, so not terrible. It's still early, so, it's good to give the body time to rest, especially after, if I do a 17 and a 16 miler back-to-back this early on. But more importantly, it would give me a chance to let John Boy catch up, and that'd be great if we could link up and start hiking together again. We're starting to get up there in mileage. I think if I do the 16 miler today, I'll pass the 100 mile mark, which is very exciting. And then that leaves 60, 65 miles till the Smokies. So really hoping that John Boy, maybe even Hangman and I can all link up for the Smokies. But take it one step at a time today. First thing, 10, 11 miles to Betty's, and we'll see how we feel and go from there. Hanging out, having some Snyder's, some beef jerky. I'm feeling pretty lethargic today. Kind of having trouble getting my energy up. Usually that's the case after I have a big breakfast, but after that I usually get a big boost and start making some miles. Definitely going slower today. That's all right. Had a big day yesterday, so we got to take it easy. Definitely feeling the hunger, so trying to get some calories in. Overall, the weather's been beautiful. The trail's been, nice rolling hills, nothing too wild, no crazy inclines. And we got about 7 miles to Betty's Shelter, which is tempting, but I don't like the idea of doing 12 miles tomorrow to get to Winding Stair before the pickup. If I can complete the 16.4 today and go to the next shelter, that'll put me in a position to just do an easy 7 miles, get picked up by 11 o'clock in the morning and still have the whole day. I still need to decide whether or not I'm going to do the 0 or not. But, first things first, let's get to our shelter today, call the Grove, and see how much space they have in the first place. But overall, we're having a great hike. Do they have skunk in North Carolina? Because I'm pretty sure I smell a skunk. That's gonna be real unfortunate if we get blasted before we get to the grove. Let me know in the chat. Oh man. Alright, y'all. Hanging out, taking another break here. And let's see, which log do we want to sit on? Oh. And we just can't seem to wake up today. I'm finding myself dozing off on the trail, having trouble staying present, you know, keeping the ground under my feet. So they're going to take another food break. And as of right now, I think stopping at Betty's is the right decision. 11 miles today. Be able to get to bed early. That'll leave a 12-miler tomorrow. I can try, if they have room, schedule a pickup at the Grove for, for like 2 o'clock, which should give us 7 hours to hike the 12 miles for the pickup, which is plenty of time. And since I'm doing a late pickup tomorrow, I'm thinking I might take that 0 to give me some extra time to get to the Walmart, hopefully get the tripod, get some rest. And I want to just give my muscles, my tendons, my ligaments time to catch up with the work I'm putting them through. You know, make sure I'm getting plenty of, I don't know, muscle repair and sleep. Mainly because I need to be in tip-top shape for the Smokies. And right now, I'm feeling a little tired, a little weak. So I think we're going to take that 0, do 11 miles today, 12 miles tomorrow. But I don't know. I've seen my decisions change pretty quickly. So one thing I'm going to do is get some electrolytes in and see if maybe that has an impact on our body today. But we'll start there. Decent amount of pain today. Feet are pretty beat up. Right now we're walking around looking for the water source. Got the hammock all set up. And yeah, man. I'm making it early night, trying to get some rest before the 12-mile blitz tomorrow. And at some point I'm hoping to have signal, then I can call the Grove and get those reservations. See what this sign says. Camp and trail. Where is the water? Go for it. All right, so body's feeling pretty beat up today. Feet are killing me. Knees are talking. Just looked at tomorrow. Definitely got some steep up hills to get to the 100-mile marker, and then a long way to get to winding stairs. So it's a pretty nasty 12-mile stretch. Fortunately, it looks like the Grove is all booked up tomorrow night and the following night, and we don't have signal to call them and check. So I've got to figure out, do I want to try and break it up into smaller chunks and push the Grove back, or do I want to just stay somewhere else and get into town? You know, part of pushing for the 40-mile wilderness in 3 days was to start making time up, right? Because we've been taking it easy in the beginning. I wanted to start getting some miles down and getting ahead of schedule. So if I chop it up into smaller bits and try and delay it so that I can stay at the Grove, it kind of defeats the purpose, and it would have been better just not to have done that 17 miles and had that impact on our body. But either way it works. Either way we get into town, it's really not that big a deal. So I think I'm going to just really take it mile by mile tomorrow, see how my body feels. And if I slow down, great, John catches up. And if I don't, great, we get into town. You know, either way, whether I slow down or speed up, I think I'm taking that 0. So anyways, I got to get some good rest tonight so I can hopefully kill this 12 miles tomorrow.